Castro is starting this one off for Clash Champs, doing his signature Skelly Donut, but it's not Skeleton spells, it's a bat spell, so it's for a bat donut coming into a Lalo attack here, Eric.
Feels really risky. I'm looking at that sweeper, looking all over the place. They're trying to find a target. Finally gets a little bit of air boost out there and not able to get anything before the targets are down, so good initial setup here, but you'll notice he didn't take out any of the buildings like the Clan Castle, so he still needs to go deal with that. He's got a poison on standby here, so he's prepared. And the bats keep on working and pick up an extra expo, and they're still moving up to the mortar here. Insane value out of that.
Look at this, with the Electro Titan now joining in with the King. The perfect time is to have the Electro Titan take care of any ground skeletons, which would really slow up a defensive, or slow up your King, as the Clan Castle will also be now lured out. That's where the Electro Titan can help take those troops down.
Yeah, get something to be able to target the air troops there, but the Super Minions step up in the poison. Even if it was like a Lava Hound or something like that, the Electro Titan would be able to power through that as well. But the Queen deployed down the line where Champ goes right in between, but the Wall Breaker is used, and Ice Golem to take the lead for the Queen to push into that offensive Queen. He's not gonna, probably not gonna get the Town Hall out of this push here, but he does have a blimp on standby. I do like that for this base setup. And here we go, we see Lalo coming to third bottom, gonna use the blimp to sail across under the ward ability and go secure the talent takedown while the heroes continue to work on the left side.
And look at that blimp just fly all the way across, but it does find a tornado trap here as it continues this push with the blues. This is a classic Clash Champs approach to Lalo, where you're breaking it apart and sending in a warded blimp to help try to secure the Town Hall, as it does go down with a Lava Hound and 14 balloons, yet a Dragon Rider still to utilize.
Got to be careful of that defensive road champion to the backside, but he's still sending up 3 headhunters. Here we go, more balloons in from the right. Last Hound deploys down, looking very good. There's the Hound burst over the right side, and he just needs to get the headhunters in. They're on target, they take her down, and now he just needs to march his way into the core of the base here, and the Dragon Rider gonna provide some big assistance with that. But the Warden is still alive, and I'm still seeing the Queen alive to the left side here. This is looking very solid, and I want to say, like, often when Pete Castro opens a war with a triple for Clash Champs, they very, very rarely lose. He rallies the team, he sets the pace here, and he's done it again for Clash Champs.
What an attack here for Pete Castro, starting it off strong with a 3-star. An unbelievable attack, taking out those key defenses, not removing a Clan Castle with the Bat Donut, but taking out the...
Nebrox is going to be breaking out Super Dragons for this one. He's got recall, he's got a little bit of a Queen charge here, and we know that Nebrox is very, very skilled with a lot of different dragon attacks here. It is his specialty. He's got an eye for it, and when he sees what he needs on a base there to make him work, rarely has an issue taking that base down. So we'll see what the Super Dragons can do here as he starts off with that funnel, picking up the first air defense on the outside of the base, getting the funnel formed here with the Queen, holding on to his Siege Machine, probably for a Town Hall takedown. He's got the blimp selected at the moment, and he just needs to get the Queen to go forward here until she's put into danger. In fact, he goes all the way to the Eagle Artillery and freezes the Monolith, conserving as many spells as possible, then pull that Queen out of there and redeploy her over to the right, set the funnel for both sides of the Super Dragon entry.
Yeah, with that Queen off to the right side, the Super Dragons are now clear to be deployed to the bottom side to move through this base, and that blimp will be used with the Warden Internal Tome to get it all the way to that... Oh, wait, maybe not. He pops the Warden ability super early. There's no blimp in sight.
Yeah, but that blimp is so close to the top quarter of the base there. Maybe he's going to take a closer path there from that top quarter, but I'm looking at all the air defenses. Look at the King. There's a lot of threats up there that he would need to deal with, but look at this. He's going to delay that blimp, and he sends it now after the Super Dragons have cleared most of the potential traps in between the entry and the Town Hall, so he's gonna probably arrive as long as he doesn't get stuck in a tornado trap, and it looks like that blimp is successful and arrives to take the Town Hall down.
And look at that, the Yetis come out. They continue to move through, because if you go with balloons, they will all instantly die when the Town Hall explodes. But the Yetis are now providing distractions and protecting his heroes moving up through this base. So those Yetis getting some fantastic value as he continues his way through, but the Super Dragons are all now down. It's up to his heroes with the Raw Champion to finish this base off. 40% still to go, Eric.
Yeah, but he's got that Queen charge that is moving through, or really a Queen walk, saying to the outside of the base there, but she's going to have almost no extra support there, so is really heavily relying on the Dragons to clear a lot of the damage and minimize the amount of damage that she could take so she can survive through. Raw Champion deployed over the right, going to cut right across the core of the base there and engage that defensive Grand Warden directly, and he does seem to get that area under control. control there as he makes the final push in these last couple of defenses.
Yeah.
He's got a freeze on standby. He's looking pretty good here, Carmen.
He's looking pretty good. Here's the RC, and her ability will be clutch. A freeze is now used onto that scatter shot. The Crown Expo, 40 seconds left. The RC ability is now going off. She should now target towards that scatter, but that Diggy is going to be fantastic. The healers are actually taking. You don't need the healers anymore because the Royal Champion can continue to move through. But the scatter shot might just take her out. The Diggy is gone.
Get in there, get in there, get in there.
No,
No stuns, tornado. Oh, she's gone. Okay, he's gonna get back there, but he's gotta go through a wall to get there.
Queen.
Wait, maybe the Yeti.
To the top side, but where's it gonna go? Queen, you gotta walk all the way to the left. You gotta walk all the way to the left, Queen. She does. Oh, she's going. She's trying her best. She needs to make it all the way through. Ground skeletons pop up. Come on, Queen, get a shot off it. Is it low health?
No,
the Yeti slows it.
no. 99%.
And Pato is in with Super Barbarians. 2 clone spells, usually going to be used with that blimp. Use it with some super minions because then they can help reach that monolith, and even that scatter shot would be fantastic. The reason why you may go super, no super minions here. He's going wall breakers and super archers. I would have been scared because all the area for a potential giant bombs.
Yeah, lots of area right there, but he didn't land on top of the bomb tower, so that was important there. So he doesn't immediately get blasted by it, but he does get close enough to be able to secure the Town Hall takedown, working on it, and then hopefully doesn't get distracted too much by the defensive Clan Castle troops there because he would really like to get that model down. He's distracted, but he does take the strikes at the defensive Clan Castle troops, and the arrows pass through them and finish that monolith off. So he's got it under control, and he did get a decent amount of value, but is it enough?
We have the Rage Tower to the bottom side slowly coming back, plus a defensive king down there. That can be a big problem, but what he's going to do is save a handful of headhunters, maybe 3 headhunters for the king at the very end. Keep your eye on that as he now sends the Super Barbarians up and around towards the top side into the Eagle Artillery. This is where you can use the Royal Champion to help try to snipe the middle multi-target Inferno because he has no way of grabbing it with his heroes, but he is using a couple of wall breaks. That might be the plan to get his queen into the core, and it is.
Very important here, though, that he does have the king and the queen on the board and be the first to arrive into that defensive queen. You can't put your Royal Champion into a defensive hero or she's gonna get wrecked. But he does have some way to engage her. He's actually coming at him from multiple different angles here. Here comes Headhunters as the tank arrives, and now he's safe to deploy the Royal Champion wherever he decides to put her. But where is that? Do you put her from the bottom, try to save time, or do you put her in to go support the top? But the Headhunters are able to get the defensive queen down. He does circle into the inside of the base there, and unfortunately, his king and queen are going to be trapped in there as they're going to have to break through a wall to be able to get out. So he's going to need some outside support here. It's going to have to be heavy, and we're still looking at a very dense bottom corner there with the king, the Tesla farm, and that Rage Tower that has rearmed now.
Yeah, that Rage Tower is going to be a big problem. Drops 1 Super Barbarian to go grab the Wizard Tower as he continues his way to the bottom side. Look, there's the Headhunters. They're being used on the defensive king to help this RC get through this section. He's trying to stay clear of the multi, which now gets ranged up as the Queen, King, bind the tornado trap as he needs to continue through with the RC ability.
The RC ability can clear the Tesla farm, though, so that's a very big way to get a lot of these defenses out of the way here. Thin out the damage, steps in, gets the stun on the Multi-Inferno, able to get it down. Or is the stun impossible? Is Diggy even still there? I can't see the Diggy, but I think it's gone, but it's okay. He's got the defense under control there.
Wow.
And Pato gets another one on the board for Clash Champs.
Look at that, delivering.
Kronos as he goes in with a queen charge into Twin Hog here. Not a lot of hogs on this one. He's got a lot of miscellaneous extra troops here that he can use to support. Lots of headhunters. Got the recall spell as well. Even he brought a single quake here. What do you think that's going to be used for, Carmen?
Oof, that's a great question. Maybe for the Town Hall, because the Flame Flinger then go after it after he recalls this queen back. Kronos is the captain of Tribe Gaming here. He's looking to bring in 3-star, but, you know, out of all the players in the competition, Kronos is the one that actually has the most 1-stars out of all the players here. He has 10 1-stars. Yes, so I don't expect that to happen here because he's got the Flame Flinger going to go for the Town Hall. He could use an Earthquake to activate it, but he's going to now redeploy this queen to the bottom side as the king is going to look to help try to path in towards that monolith.
becomes very difficult here when you're attacking top and bottom of the base at the same time, because it's hard to be able to keep track of exactly what you need to do with your heroes, but at the same time making sure the flank blinker does not have any issues going on up there. If any traps pop on it, then that could definitely be a big issue here, but he did go ahead and activate it now as he starts to strike buildings that actually you have to get repaired there by the battle builders, but it's going to be potentially back to full HP by the time he locks onto it, but the hero's doing a good job down south, and he, all right, look at the Hogs here going in, and he does take that model down, and saves the Queen with a very reactionary invisibility. The Queen still under danger here. Rocket Blues right ahead, and they do not take her down, but she did get forced to ability.
Yeah, that
Open the Hound. What's the Hound doing?
Oh,
the Hound.
It's going up to the Flame Flinger up there. It's going to slowly do some damage as now he can pop this Warden ability. Protects the Hogs. Protects
Queen's
the Hound.
healers.
The Queen goes down.
Okay, well, this is a big problem here. Crota's in a lot of trouble on this one. Still working at the down hall, but that Flame Flinger is going to be popping open just a moment. That Lava Hound doesn't do a lot of damage, but that thing does not have a lot of HP. But he does get there with the Roar Champion. He's going to make sure that he, at a bare minimum, secures the 2-star. But there's a lot of base left here, and he's quickly dwindling out here. And that means that it looks like Clash Champs is going to be starting off this match. Wow. 2 stars up over Tribe Gaming.
Look at that. 2 triples for Clash Champs and 2 fails here for Tribe Gaming. And this one is in the 70s, a very low percentage. And at this point, Tribe knows that they're going to have to win on stars to have a chance in this match.
I like the...
And now Leo is coming in with Super Barbarians. It's one of the most common metas at Town Hall 15 amongst these pros because of how strong they are with the base designs. As the balloons are used out front, he can drop the blimp. He drops a headhunter in there to help take out the enemy world champ. Yes, indeed. As the goal of these balloons are not only to take out these defenses, but really to try to also make it to help grab this scatter shot.
Yeah, get more value out of that ward ability by just tossing a couple extra troops instead of going absolute bare minimum. You're not just trying to save the blimp. You gotta save the headhunters to get the hero down. You gotta save the balloons to get some defense down. And with less invisibility used on this one, instead of doing super archers, he opts for the super minions, and he's able to take a big chunk of the base down. And it looks like he did. Now there is one downside of using super minions here, and that is that it only pulls out air targeting Clan Castle troops there. So there might be something heavy in there. The super minions were not able to destroy the building for the Clan Castle, so any troops will be in there still that didn't actually go down initially. So he needs to keep that in mind here. I didn't see exactly what came out, but I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, as his king is probably going to join in with this queen very soon to help protect her to the left side. There's the Ice Golem to move in towards this Grand Warden altar. A couple Super Barbarians will be deployed to make this queen path in towards the Eagle Artillery. As he continues to work around, he can drop that Apprentice Warden with the queen potentially to really help boost her HP as the king is now down. As the queen should easily path into the Eagle now.
A very good pathing here to be able to transition between compartments here all the way until we get to the defensive queen. He's got wall breakers on standby, so definitely has a plan in place there to deal with it. But here comes the extra Clan Castle troops. There's a couple of rocket balloons, and that means the other ones were already dealt with. The queen can quickly handle that, which Titan nowhere to be found down south. Not going to support with that, but that's okay. Here comes the wall break. First wall breaker was successful. Second one's going deep in the core of the base there, and look at where it landed, right into the Rage Tower compartment, and that's going to get the king and the queen to transition south and be able to assist with him into this bottom corner and keep pushing the right side.
Yeah, no more wall breaks for this queen, so she's gonna have to make her way around the bottom side as the Expo Raged Up is forcing that queen ability. But now we have to push through towards that defensive king. Does have one headhunter to help try to slow and take him down as a Royal Champion now needs to make its way into the mile. One freeze can really help protect the RC. She does get locked on by the monolith.
Very good, very good. Got the stun right there. They're already cheering. They're already cheering. They're going crazy, and they deserve it. It's another triple. Clash Champs has 3 on the board. It's going to have to be a full reverse sweep here for Tribe Game to swing this back. This is total... Exocist is going to put his faith in the Queen charge into Super Barbarians. He does have a bunch of balloons and a blimp here selected at the moment here, but he's just going to be starting with the Queen to go after the defensive king. Nice headhunter down, nice simple approach, directly targeting all the defenses along the edge there. That is going to funnel the Queen to go north on the base, or keep her under control. And it looks like he, oh, I like that, using the haste with the Blues to go after the Multi-Inferno. That also triggers any potential traps that would stop him from securing the Town Hall takedown. And then the Blimp taking the Town Hall will be used as this initial funneling point to keep the Queen safe and moving north to the top side of the base.
And look at that, able to help remove the Town Hall with just a freeze. Didn't have to rage up the Yetis. There's a couple sneaky goblins inside of the Blimp to help remove it nice and easy as the Queen is charging her way with the assistance of this apprentice Warden, which is going to help speed up the Queen charge, helping take down those defenses. As the healers are raged up to get through the Raw Champ, the scatter shot, and the defensive rage with 3 super wall breakers to try to help with this Queen charge.
King's going exactly where he'd like him to. The Queen able to reach into that compartment and just go down the channel. Here comes the first wall breaks right now, trying to get the Queen to transition forward. Can't get it with just one, you got to go for 2, but the first one does get a lot of access granted, so we can reach the Multi-Inferno, and King keeping that Expo under control up top there, but looks like the Queen chasing a Lava Hound off for a minute there, and she stays inside of the range of the Monolith, so she's going to stay under sustained heavy fire here. But the extra wall breakers were successful, and now he has full access in the core of the base, but he has to keep this Queen alive.
Yeah, that Queen key stays under rage with these healers. Going to be able to grab the multi, the miles, the back end multi as well as he continues around with Super Barbarians as the Royal Champion will make her way to the left with the defending Queen to the bottom. But get ready for these defenses about to be raged up as once he enters this area, the Royal Champion will trigger it, and there's the rage. This is going to do a lot of damage here, but one Super Barbarian left. The defensive Queen is down there. He drops another Super Barb trying to help take her down, but is not able to do it.
Queen's going to be the last line of defense on the base here. He has to find a way to get through here. He goes invisible with his Royal Champion, but hasn't locked on yet. We have one more Headhunter on its way in right now. Everybody not going to the Queen. There's another freeze. They're ignoring her. Headhunter gets sniped off. He's still looking all right. He's already cheering.
Yeah.
That Queen's not going to cause any problems. Not even a thought in his mind there that he would fail that. He's got it under control, and now we have to see this trend continue. We have to see them pick up some defenses, but that's a step in the right direction and gives him a chance.
Loop is now in with what looks to be a, well, I was going to say a Skelly Donut. It looks like he is, but he's not going for the Clan Castle. He's going for the multis. I think he wanted that Monolith there. He accidentally made that Monolith invisible at the very start.
It's okay, it's okay. The Bats have a lot of firepower here. They can make their way back over to it. They actually get the extra battle builders as well. There he gets, oh, he's getting a lot of extra value out of that. Very, very good value for Loop. And this is at a critical moment of this war here. The chance for a Tribe just kind of hangs in the balance on this one here. We can just hear the crowd chanting that they want the defense. You can hear those Tribe Gaming fans making some noise in the crowd here. And let's see if Loop can handle the pressure right now to keep his team safe. You cannot take it easy at this point here. We've got Ground Skellies popping into this Royal Champion. He's got the Teslas in that area as well, beating some resistance right there. And the Queen is making her way north. Now notice the Queen is not necessarily happen to take the Town Hall herself, and she definitely will not. But he has the Sneaky Goblins on standby there, so she needs to get the storage out of the way so the Sneaky Goblins have a path to get inside of the base. But we still see another storage over right where the Royal Champion is standing, which could actually mess up the pathing here for the Sneaky Goblins, but he's going to go ahead and try to snipe it up now while he's still some tanking, invest a couple of them there, but he needs to secure this Town Hall takedown with the Goblins no matter what.
As we have Ice Golems now here, won't be a big threat to the Lalo, and Sneaky Goblins need to go in. He drops one test Sneaky. He activates the Tornado. He activates the Jumbo, but this means he has to wait. He can't deploy this. This could come back as a time fail if he's moving in here as the Sneakies make their way. The Invis locking up the Town Hall with the Sneaky Goblins, and now the Lalo can commence.
Here we go. The most important part of the attack here, going to be going to the late Eagle artillery approach here. Slammer goes into the very top to go after the Multi-Inferno. A couple of balloons to just give it a little bit of cover and pick up the outside defenses. Perfect amount invested into that to give the support that he needs. And there's the ward ability going through the defensive Royal Champion. Headhunters under the ward ability. Got that under control. But we got Ice Golems going his way here, and that could be a little bit of a problem. Maybe not. Actually, that's perfectly fine.
The Headhunters, they were not able to remove the Royal Champion. She stayed up. They found spring traps, and the one was not able to do it, so he drops the poison spell to help try to take the RC down. But she's slowly going to be picking these balloons off as it continues his way down the south. He's only got 4 more balloons, Eric.
Yeah, all right, well, he's got those balloons going to the very bottom as the Hound arrives. The Eagle Artillery Strikes go to that Hound. The Slammer is going to be the last-ditch effort to try to get this base down. Still able to freeze, is not able to cover the air defense and the Grand Warden, so he missed some value on that. He's out of spells now. He's just coasting. He's got a couple cleanup troops that he toss in wherever he needs to, but he's got a lot of base to cover. And you're right, time, because he has to go through the defenses on the right and go all the way up to the Expos there. There's not enough time. It's looking like the defense is going in the favor of Tribe and giving them a chance right after they pick up that triple.
Oh my, look at that. Time is not gonna be on his side. He had to wait. The tornado trap out with the sneaky goblins, and he's gonna get a 96%. The best hit rate player, Rikira, is hitting right now out of any player in this 2023 Clash of Clans World Championship, hitting at a 70% hit rate. The next closest is at 66%.
Wow.
And that's Pete Castro of Clash Champs coming in. So the top 2 players in these teams here, as Rikira is coming in with a Skelly, Dona, Lalo, looking to remove the Monolith and the Clan Castle to start.
Very, very simple approach here. The buildings are perfectly lined up there, so it makes the spell placement rather simple, but he does get his 2 targets down, and it looks like he holds on to 1 invisibility. Yeah, he has 1 extra invisibility, and now that I'm seeing that he has sneaky goblins as well, he could use that extra 1 to secure the tower takedown with those sneaky goblins if it's set up properly. So that could definitely be a very, very good option, and I've actually seen him using this attack a lot recently, so I feel like that's what he's going for here.
Look at this. The Queen's going to be going for the storages in front of the Town Hall. The King is going to be going for that multi-target Inferno, and even grab the Royal Champion because she's going to jump over that wall.
True.
Some fantastic value to start, but we do have a poison spell behind the Town Hall. If he activates it, it gets tossed in front. He has to wait it out, but he might start his Lalo early because he knows he has a 3-star no matter what. But the poison got launched to the King, so he's clear and safe in front of the Town Hall.
Yeah, Phoenix will pick that King back up there so we can find out that Road Champion as soon as he gets done with those ground skellies. I don't think he's going to win that fight, though. I feel like he's going to leave that defensive Road Champion up, but does get the storage out of the way. The Queen goes over there. Maybe she can get the assist and get it down because, like we said, he doesn't need the Queen to take the Town Hall. The Sneak Goblins are right there. He's got the invisibility, and it looks like he's got it under control, and the RC on defense does indeed go down. You always, in a Lalo, you want to have your heroes take out either the defensive Queen or the Road Champion because you need to have the other set prepared to take out the other defensive hero with Headhunters protected under wardability. Very, very important. But now, moment of truth here for Rikiris.
Look at this. He's got to drop Headhunters under this warden. Get ready. When he pops the warden building, Headhunters must be there to go for this defensive Queen. Just keep your eye on if there's any spring traps. But wait, no, the King's down there.
Yeah,
he's got to drop him from the top side. They
gotta go
to
from
the
top
King.
left.
Absolutely, yeah. They got to sneak in just to try to help take down the enemy Queen.
Hasn't attempted it yet there. The Road Champion will be the first to arrive into the defensive Queen under wardability. She is going to get her down, so that works out perfectly. Down south, we do have the Slammer open up into Rocket Blues to get another scatter shot. They're going to take it right there. Swarming into the backside multi-inferno. Looking good here. RC ability still intact here, still moving. Rikiris has a ton of time left here as well.
But it's a rage up multi doing so much damage to these balloons. They are going down 1 at a time. The Royal Champion's taking a lot of damage with the Diggy. Stuns the Expo as he continues his way through. The bomb tower explodes, damaging even more. 26 seconds. He drops the balloons to try to take the RC down. RC goes down.
Oh, come on. Get that last Archer tower down. He's got a bunch of troops swarming in. Diggy takes stun on one of them. He's still got it under control. He's got time. Rikiris will pick another triple here for Tribe Gaming, and they have leveled out the score. They're within. Time and time again, the wars land in the hands of Seleno, one of the most clutch closers in all of Clash of Clans. Let's see if he can make this happen as he goes in with this blimp to set us up here. He's got the double clone. He's got a lot of invisibility here. He has the option of super archers or super minions here, and it looks like he's going down to the ground here and trying to see what kind of value he can get out of this as all the pressure is on the line. Remember, he doesn't necessarily have to triple double this. He has to get a solid amount of percentage here because their previous one was such a high percentage that it does make these stakes here a little bit easier, but he does get a lot of value out of that. And I think Carbonfit's calculating here, 79% would be the tie. So he needs 80% to cross through and knock Tribe Gaming down a lower bracket.
80% is the mark that Celino needs to hit. Remember, Celino was the one that had to get back-to-back triples to get them to Helsinki in the World Championship. He's definitely capable of delivering when they need it. As we got Super Barbarians to use up and around the space, the value's already there to the bottom side. At this point, all he needs is the percentage to give Clash Champs the victory.
Just need to keep on moving here. Got the defensive CC under control. The Electro Titan is right there, so watch those lava pups there. Boom, and there they go as they instantly get evaporated into that Electro Titan's aura and keep the heroes moving smooth. No poison necessary in that, but there's the ward ability tied with the king ability, able to get all the barbarians protected under the ward ability and surge forward to get maximum value out of him. And as long as the queen circles north here, he's in a good spot there. The queen delaying back a little bit there, but she should be fine. Those wall segments are pretty small, so she should circle around. He's quickly climbing his percentage up. I can't see much stopping him from getting the percentage here, but he's still pushing all the way through and very likely to even push to the triple here.
Let's go to hear it here as RC is still yet to be deployed with an invis left here for Celino as he now sends the world champion to go in for the multi-target inferno to help take that out. Just needs 9 more percentage to lock it up as he's getting through. The queen is still up. She still has her ability. 1 ice goal and a handful of super barbarians left.
RC cut across there, getting stalled up a little bit there, but I mean, he's got the percentage here. Clash Champs is taking the win here. They're knocking Tribe Gaming down to that lower bracket, and he's still moving here. He's still sitting on 8 more super barbarians, more spell support. He starts to swarm at the very bottom there, getting that defensive king under control. Yeah, he got that king under control. He's got the headhunters, and yeah, he's still pushing all the way through. He's just got to beat the clock. That is domination here. Clash Champs barely off of the perfect war on this match.
Look at that, Clash Champs.
I'm always interested to see this final plan, to see if they did have that opportunity, would this plan have been solid enough to be able to carry them to victory? So, Yo-Yo 23 making his way in with a super bowler smash. He's got the siege barracks here, and he's gonna run the bowlers right into the core. I always like the bowler attacks against the anti-2-star bases with that town hall packed in the middle, kind of the ring style bases. They can be a little bit difficult to punch, but once you get there with super bowlers, they can take some big punches into the core and do a lot of damage very, very quickly. But I like this setup here, just be able to reach a scatter shot as he works his way along the outside, wall break over to the right, and that can be his entry point right over by the monolith and the multi-inferno.
Yeah, with that king and that siege barracks, with a free packer coming right out of it to move to the right side, gonna set that funnel as his queen is now stepping in to take out the enemy queen. The super bowlers are now coming in to help join in with the warden, the queen, and hopefully these healers can help transfer off to him as the jump spell gives him access straight to the town hall. Now it's all about the warden ability time. You want to try to save it for as late as possible as the town hall explodes.
Very, very quickly takes down the monolith there with the bowler bounces and engages the ice golems. The ice golems are going to be anchored him down here. Usually we like to attack from the clan castle side of the base there so we can get the ice golems out of the way before we get to the core, and that way we can have the ward ability to get us through that town hall takedown. But we have to be delayed here for just a moment because we want to make sure the healers don't get pulled into that town hall poison too quickly, and so taking advantage of the super bowler's range can definitely give you the support that you need to get through that. But we see skeleton spell support the top side as the royal champion, the king, try to clear around the outside.
Yeah, with this queen ability to help secure the defensive king on the bottom side. The royal champion's moving through the scatter up top with a skeleton spell providing a distraction near the scatter and the double expos. The healers are still alive on his queen.
Very, very strong push here. Road Champion just holding on to her ability there. Still trying to get through all these ground skillies, but they just keep on popping on her. And there's the last freeze. I think he's got it under control. RC ability would be able to sweep out the rest of the defenses here. So it is too little too late, unfortunately, for Tribe Gaming, but they do hit that mark of a 60% hit rate and still climbing to 13 stars. A stellar performance, and that would win a lot of wars here here, but it's not able to win this one because Clash Champs is going to take this win, put it out of reach before he ever had this attack go through. So there it is, triple on the board, and give it up for Clash Champs as they take this win in the upper bracket.
Congratulations, Clash.